he making Sunday down. Just turn your system on so I can invite you and shit. Yeah, like the red potatoes, like kind of like corned beef hash. You ain't had the hash like on like a omelet or something? Nah, that shit decent. Nigga said German. Yeah, corned beef hash decent. I, I just had it at like a restaurant. So. Yeah, corned beef hash decent. I said corned beef hash decent. Or a skillet. It's good with a skillet too. I sent you the party once. Join that one too. Did you join the party, Danny? Oh, I'm gonna send it to you again. This for the chat. Hold on. Nah, this for the chat. Hold on, Danny. Invite. I'm gonna invite you again. Danny boy, you should see it. All right, join that. Did you join it? Click the middle button. All right. When you click the middle button, it should say I invite you to a party. As soon as it pop up, click it. Hold on, I'm gonna go see you. Hold on, I'm finna invite you again. As soon as it pops up, yeah, open it, bro. When it pop up on the screen. All right, I'm gonna do it again. Hold on. All right, click that. Press the middle button. All right, cool. Nah, you should be able to hear us, even on the stream, Frank. I'm in FaceTime. You should be able to. He joined. All right. Oh, I'm finna bust some lips. Getting the Ravens. All right. Should get the Giants again on your ass. Let me see if I go to the chat.
Mere feet from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season. Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta.
Ugh.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And away we go at Mercedes-Benz.
Yeah, they give you ball first. That's cool.
And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Danny, say something. Nah, Frank said talk. See if he can hear you.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You can hear us both, Frank. Nah, he just on the stream. I can see when he talk. It'll pop up on my screen.
From the 32.
Oh, wow.
The hands of Mark Andrews. He gets loose down the right side. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
That's a fucking pick.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
We'll wait on a mistake.
Two shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. They'll run here.
Nope.
Henry.
Mm.
Takes it in for the Baltimore touchdown. the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way,
I was finna block it. They hold me.
Down the middle. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Hey, man, I'm aggressive.
Talk Dan. Nope.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
All right, Dan, you should be good now. Huh? I have to switch my play up.
Bijan Robinson.
Relax, man. You should be able to hear him now, Frank.
BK making that stop. They go play action. Here's Penix. Called in left side. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I can't hear him.
He not talking. When you, Danny, say something. He just wrote, I can't hear him.
Tell him say something.
Let's see what they went with on third down.
Nah, we good.
Penix now. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Working quickly here. Fourth down, here's Penix. It's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Sit down.
And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. They send Aguilar.
Motion.
Another try following the sack.
That's us. Oh, come on. He'll take 3. It's cool.
But it stops short of the
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut.
That's us. That's us.
It's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push
All right, let's lock in.
like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
And he's swallowed up in the middle, no gain on the run. Give that tackle to Broderick Washington. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Oh, man. Nah, I wasn't going to be picked.
In that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
We just having a bad first. We good.
We've got third down.
Oh, no fucking way.
Intercepted.
No fucking way, man.
Just inside the 40. They're at the opposing 39. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, kid. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now.
All right, come on. Let's lock in, fellas. Let's lock in.
Caught the defenders or offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
2nd and 6 now. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're gonna face 3rd down. Here's Lamar. That's caught for the first.
Yo, I'm.
This into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game.
I seen it. I'm right there.
With the touchdown. You love seeing
Man, I seen it. It's good.
show off those wheels, right? And in the best
It's all good.
cases, he could
Do it
roll
again.
the whole way.
Do it again.
Okay, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens drive out to an early 14-0 lead. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. It's a 2-score game early. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Ray McLeod. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Play action, here's Penix. He beams one, deep right side. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Kicked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line. Lamar off the play fake. Escapes the pocket. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Jackson now on 3rd. And that's a win for the pass rush.
You better throw that shit away.
Leads to the incompletion, 4th down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Falcons will take over. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Just making that stop. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Penix here from the gun. He's on the move. Now he's throwing deep down that side. Big gain downfield. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. A dose of the
Ow, he open.
They'll run the draw with Robinson.
Come on.
Traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Travis Jones, the man in on that
He
tackle.
open as hell. Why wouldn't I throw that?
Throwing now off play action. Passes
All right, come on. Let's work, fellas. Let's work.
And the Falcons will have a first. Robinson on the inside give. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss. It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. It's the Falcons dealing with 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, Penix.
That's a catch. Damn, they is.
That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. Only 3rd and long.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deep throw like that. He doesn't swat it away. We're looking at a huge game.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Throwing deep for the end zone. He will score again and land a touchdown. The Falcons make it a 1-point game before halftime.
Sound personal. It wasn't picked.
Bijan Robinson touchdown.
I thought it was.
Complete that one successfully, Brock. You need
Nah, we online.
just the right touch, and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're
But the
biased.
success of that play will come down to
Touchdown.
the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room.
That's on you.
Yourself that kind of
You better click the fuck on. I clicked on.
Is up and good. And the Falcons
They damn near did me bogus too. I had to click on.
we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is
I know.
This
Nah,
one
that
starts
won't
at the
happen.
5. And this will give them decent field position. The return
All right, here we go. Here come the momentum shift.
first and 10 on the 30. Henry gets it here to start the drive.
Yep. Get your ass down.
On the line, a yard at most. That's Matthew Judon in on the tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Play action. Here's Jackson. He lets a huge
Oh, whose fucking man is that?
It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Tucker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. McLeod now returning it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It's into the hands of Mooney. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 37. Looking right, and he finds it. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go
That's
for
crazy.
2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. That throw is looking for Kyle Pitts. So they're left facing third and long. Throwing, Penix. Flush down out to his left. Now he's going to fire it deep left side.
Oh my God.
Time for one, maybe two more snaps. That one intended for Drake London. And that brings up fourth and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. Back to throw it. He's looking deep once again. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. And a surprising fourth down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Ravens call in on Justin Tucker for the field goal. It's going to be a 46-yarder.
I need points.
Bullock's kick is good.
We good. You still gonna lose, bro.
So that's
I'm
that.
locked in. I'm locked in.
NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us.
Kick the ball, man. I got planned on it.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. McLeod now returning it. This return gets to the 30 before he stops.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate.
All right, let's go, y'all.
Adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you, the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the...
That's grabbed inside the 30. Touchdown.
Let's go. Out the gate.
The Falcons cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That is as efficient as an
Oh, yeah, he cracked QB.
One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry.
Yeah, you crack QB, it's cool. We right back in this.
Splits the uprights. And the Falcons cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone.
Yeah, let's go, fellas.
Starting from the 30. They're out and set, first and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And that's good for a gain of 5. Stopped by Grady Jarrett. Even 5 on that carry, bringing up second and 5. Now Jackson. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field. And the tone of this drive.
He'll take 3. We'll take it. It's cool. He'll take 3.
17-yard line. Second and 6 coming up here. From the 17. Getting out to his left. He can run it.
That's a fumble.
able to power through enough for a first and goal.
It's all good. It's all
These are the
good.
type of plays that really get an offense.
You lucky he didn't fumble. You tripping.
Inspire the guys around him, calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens push their lead further to start the half. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. The fact that they pulled that out on a first and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did, and I would have loved to seen those eyes in the huddle, right? When you call QB sneak and you look at those guys in the huddle, the big guys in particular, many times they will tell you with their body language, we're ready to go, and that group certainly was.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens take a 3-possession lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. McLeod now returning it. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Penix looking to pass. Rolling left, buying some time. He's on the move. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Penix now to throw. Oh no, they get him yet again. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens are going to...
Man, that shit gay.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now.
It's all good.
What's
We
the
good.
quarterback not seeing that has led to these
We
3
good.
interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
This is Henry on 2nd. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Another run for Henry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 3 on the play. It's going to be 5 to go on 4th down. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one.
You so gay. That's why you finna lose. It's so funny. That's why this nigga finna lose. You do gay shit.
And he'll get under this one and make the fair
Hey, I ain't tripping.
10-yard line. We don't get a return
I
on
ain't
that
tripping,
punt.
man.
And it'll be their football. On 1st down, here's Penix. He puts some juice on a deep
That,
throw, and they pick him
bro,
up again.
bro.
The Ravens get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception. Well, Brock, it has been a special...
Man, it's about time. Shit, you lost 10 games straight. Shit, it's cool.
Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a
It's not over yet.
interception. It sticks with you all week long.
I don't need to watch your plays, bro.
He probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this
You winning the game. That's all. Congratulations.
Not much room to work. He has a minimal gain on the final play of the third quarter.
Yeah, I got you.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's not
Yeah.
quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter.
You'll make a mistake. Yeah, that's what you do.
To go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Running once more with Henry.
That shit not gonna save you. You see that shit locked down, bro. Put the ball in there.
They push it forward for a yard. That brings up 3rd and 8. Now Jackson off the play action.
That's us.
Oh, shouldn't let that one go. It's intercepted. That's Justin Simmons. And the Falcons are going to start out at their own 35. Well, no
You seen it when he threw it. It was some bullshit.
on the sideline following their interception, right? But
Threw it off his back foot.
life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy out, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Penix on first down.
He's oh man, come on, y'all.
And it's going to be second down.
This nigga's Pete. Yeah.
Penix. Got a man. Robinson has it. Continuing to move past the 45.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core. Football is the ultimate team sport. In a well-run
That's cool. We did what we were supposed to do.
ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense up to the line. Desperation time here on 4th. Escapes out to the left. Now he fires it deep down the near sideline. Oh, that would have been a big hitter. Just couldn't get possession inbounds.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Here's Henry running left. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
On second down, here's Henry again. And he'll only get this to the 20.
Take your 3.
Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
You ain't putting points up. You ain't putting 6. Nope. Nope. Nope.
Just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense in the hurry up here. Running for it. Here's Henry.
Get the fuck out.
Is enough for a new set of...
Oh,
Well, that didn't break out how they thought it would, and they're going to lose the first of their 3 timeouts for their trouble. Going to the ground again on first.
you take your 3. I'm cool with that. Take your 3.
For just 1 yard.
Take your 3.
I'd say positive about the execution of that play.
Take it.
Is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Play fake, Jackson. Vacates quickly left side.
You drunk?
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are able to get this back up to their own 15-yard line.
Sound personal.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. Trying to push it deep downfield. He's got it deep downfield. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Here's Penix.
What the fuck? That he threw that crazy. He threw that insane. That's good. He threw that. He threw that insane, man. I can't. I don't know what to say. I don't even know what to say. He threw that crazy.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Taken in by Likely. Space pass to 35. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens put up even more points in a win. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what?
Send an invite, man. Send, please. Okay. You say so. You think so? All right. All right. I still gonna bust your ass. Yeah, you got your one game, bro. Soak it up. That's it. It won't happen no more. Huh? You should do that.
We are just about 4 miles off the shore of Lake Erie at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. And we are underway in Buffalo. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. The NFL's leading rusher in 2019 and 2020, Derrick Henry. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews down.
Come on, bro. Stop playing on me. Reading that shit like a book. Reading that shit like a book. Come on, bro. Do better. Baited the fuck out you. He looked open. He did look open, didn't he? I know.
certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop him from trying again the rest of this game.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A gain there of 21 yards. First down, here's the run with Cook.
They're going to make him run.
Tacklers is going to get him. Stop him behind the line. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Dancing to his feet, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Allen. And now he'll turn, and off his back foot, he'll heave this deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And that's football 101, isn't it? Tip your cap to the rookie. He knocked that one away, but he better not relax. They're going to test him all game long.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll try and throw for it here. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they've got to be breathing a little bit of a sigh of relief. The first time you throw the football winds up being picked, but fortunately for them, it does not lead to points.
Well, that tells you about team football, doesn't it? Everybody gets together. What's that term they use? Complementary football? Okay, he threw the pick. The defense got together and said, hey, let's shut him down. Let's not turn it into...
Come on, bro. Stop trying me. Come on, bro. I'm looking at your plays. I know what you're doing over there. Oh, okay. I'm right there, bro. Can I get a block? You didn't even block him.
Just a single yard on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves, maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8. Again, it's Cook. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down. They do go for it. Here's Allen. Forced out to his left. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Ravens get
I'm good. You tripping.
great shape. A first down carry for Henry. It is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry, 22 yards. And the Ravens have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. So that pretty
Oh,
conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going
yeah,
for it
he
early
ain't saying
and
shit.
making it on
Fuck.
fourth down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head
I ain't
coach, who made
tripping.
the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail,
Nah.
a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now.
You said I got a good quarterback?
The Bills in control of the football.
What about you?
As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Yeah, I hear you.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Cook again. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Swat!
And he'll be brought down, losing
Man.
at the 40. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And they're running pressure too much. Down he goes. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. And that is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and that will force a turnover on downs. They go play action with Jackson. That's complete to the fullback, Ricard. And he'll go down.
Come on, Dan.
The 45 before going out of bounds. They'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Good, sure hands there. able to
Blue.
pull that one in and pick up good yardage.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not.
Let's go.
And it brings up 4th.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
He's so garbage. I'm gonna wait till the 2-minute warning. Take your 3, man.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Hey, shut up.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're
He going for it? Oh.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Ah, fuck.
They're going for it on 4th down. Throwing is Jackson.
Give me that ball. Why you dive? Oh, we taking this bitch to the crib. We taking this bitch to the crib. We taking this bitch to the crib.
The defensive coordinator, I think, here they bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you
You said
actually
what?
nose to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like
Oop.
that. I love
I
it.
threw off your thing, how?
And boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there.
Bro, stop.
Do I ever?
Stop, bro. Bro, you picked 3 other plays after that. You're a liar. You picked 3 other plays after that. Fumble, Rooski.
They'll bring this to the 30.
Picked 2 other plays after that. Weak ass nigga. Here we go. Here come the demise.
Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that,
Oh, that's a pick.
and I know there's still plenty of time.
Here come his demise. Hell.
With Henry. Some nifty running, but it only gets him to the 45. And brought down there by Taylor Rapp. 2nd and 9. Here's Jackson. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
To throw is Jackson. Rolling to his left. The quick feet by Jackson. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Henry up the middle. And he'll work down inside the 45. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Gregory Rousseau able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left.
Yeah.
On third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. And this will be called officially a 66-yard attempt. And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right. And this game
He just fucked himself up.
Boy, Brandon, a missed opportunity there.
He fucked himself.
You'd love to give your guys a lead going into the break, but this effort doesn't find the mark, and that's going to keep.
Man, I'm choosing my play. You don't force me to play, nigga. The fuck? Because you smoked your field goal, you upset. Because he smoked his field goal, he upset. That's crazy. I ain't smoking my shit. That's it. That's it. 61 yards. You drunk as hell even taking that. Kick me the ball, man. Blue, stop. Go. This fucking dog is irritating me. Oh, we gone.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
In a tie game,
What the fuck do you want, Frank?
oftentimes teams get really conservative because they don't want to make a mistake. But after that return, I think the offense coordinator just took a deep sigh of relief and said, okay, I can open up my playbook now. Let's see if he attacks.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think they probably just looked at things and said,
Hold on, Danny. Let me take this off real quick.
no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper.
You still get me, Danny?
Play our best football and win one for us.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 8. Allen going to throw. And he'll get this one to Cooper complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Here's a 2nd and 8. Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues. They run again on 1st down. Cook. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
At the Ravens' 19-yard line.
Now an option play on 2nd down. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. To throw, it's Allen. Flushed out right. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Dalton Kincaid, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills have taken the lead as they go right
better?
down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
I don't know.
Here's Bass now for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. He's got a man, complete. Look at the big fella go. And did he get in? No, down at the 1-yard line. It's a big play there for Baltimore. And even 70 yards.
And what a letdown after a huge play. He's going to pull this in and then set sail for the end zone. And he nearly made it, too. But he's going to be tracked down just short of the goal line. So a big play there that's going to set him up with first and goal at the 1-yard line.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation. Jackson will keep it. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down. Jackson's going to try the sneak. And this time he breaks the plane. He's in for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the third quarter. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone, and that's exactly what he did there.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And they can't bring him down. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first two drives of the third quarter, one for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
Here's Allen to throw it. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Amari Cooper, 72 yards. And the Bills, on the final play of the third quarter, have taken the lead. He's tough to contain as it is, but in man coverage with a pretty deep pass downfield, really tough to contain.
And it's so difficult because every play you've got to consider he might try and run past you. So your goal as a defensive back is to give him plenty of cushion, meaning lots of space between you and him. If he wants to catch the short stuff, come up and secure the tackle, hit him a bunch during the game, and try and keep him in front. But if you turn your head for a second, if your concentration wanes,
bye-bye,
he just takes off and goes. And I think that's what we just saw there.
Hey, leave that party chat. Leave that party chat. That's why we can't talk to him. I know you're getting your ass whooped. Shut up.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And he'll fight
I got him
forward
playing
on the straight and
fast.
running for just a couple of yards. Second down. Play action. Now Jackson.
Get the fuck out of here.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 22 yards there, a first down. Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Terrell Bernard is in on the tackle. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Now it's Jackson. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Mark Andrews, 45 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the fourth.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this fourth quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. They run it again with Cook. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's second down. To the air, Allen. It's caught by Coleman. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he'll get it inside the 35. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game.
Hello.
Here's
What's
a
up, man?
2nd and 7.
What's up with you?
Throwing Allen.
Thursday.
Inside give to Davis.
Yeah, that came up there. Y'all had to event.
They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to.
I haven't seen you too. How you
after
been?
giving up the first down.
I was just saying I haven't seen you though. That's funny.
Here's Allen. They keep it with Davis on first down.
No, I'm playing
Tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
I'm at the crib though. I'm
in this situation,
no, I'm playing them.
no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Are you able to help with Randall tomorrow?
What time?
Whatever time. Remember, she needed people at the polling places.
Yeah, just let me know the time. I'll do that.
Okay, so it's
Allen up the middle to Davis. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Yeah.
fair.
To throw is Allen. Steps away.
Oh, dang. That's crazy. Okay, yeah, I'll be there.
Incomplete.
Okay.
Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up fourth down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game.
She gave me some.
This to take the lead here in the final minute.
The
kick by Bass is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
This is 1st and 10. Jackson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Now Jackson. And that's caught inside the 35. He takes it across for the touchdown.
That shit not fucking real. That shit not fucking real.
Wow.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
Safety, right?
And partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
Tucker now to add the point after.
This is not real. Shit, man.
And the lead is up to 5.
Shit, not real.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
Oh, shit.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Allen. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
They got to have two hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. He's going to get it again, just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to put him a touchdown and a 2-point conversion up.
smoked it.
And that one will be no good. He never had it on line. It's well wide to the left, and they'll be unable to build here onto their 5-point lead.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
He's going to let it fly. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. It's hard to yell when them in your mouth. Come on. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out. VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3.
Oh, now you want to talk? Get your weak ass off my phone. Get your weak ass off my phone.
I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Front the back, they yelling, bring them out, bring them out. To get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. We be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. We talk about, now we're doing it quick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If we catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I copy chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, they
Known for some incredible wings and one of the league's most passionate fan bases. We're just outside of Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York.
Real weird, dude. Kick the ball. That man lost 10 games straight. I don't give a fuck what you're talking about. Bro, you lost 10 games straight. You won 2 games, bro. Congratulations. 2. I don't know what you're talking about now. I haven't won. You won 2 games. Congratulations, bro. You didn't get no 21, bro.
Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And we're off and running.
Bro, it's all streamed, my nigga. You are crazy. Alright, for sure. I'm getting off here. You want to turn your mic on or you still acting weird? It's a weirdo, man. Alright.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Working quickly here. Shakir with the grab. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Here's 2nd and 14. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Connection made to Shakir. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Alert, alert, alert!
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Play action now, Allen. He rolls to his right. And oh, he got it! Interception! Picked up by Marlon Humphrey.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line, thanks to a great effort defensively.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Jackson now on third. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing fourth. The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. So no return on that punt. And the Bills will take over possession. Shakir in motion right. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Cook trying this one up the gut. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Again, it's Cook. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Offense up to the line fast.
56. Gun. 5 wide.
Play action now with Allen. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Brings up third down and 13.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Chased out to his right. He's running for it. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they're on the board.
The wind was at a sales, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
Bass now to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Lamar off to play fake. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And now it's second down.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. This is Henry on second. Across the 45 and still going. The 30. Derrick Henry. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Ty Johnson now to return. He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Half 85, half 85. What's that?
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. On 1st down, Allen. Short pass brought in. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. 2nd and 6 now. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
Off 52.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
What's that?
This is Cook. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Here we go.
Offense in the hurry up here. Here's 2nd and 7. Buys time, rolling right. Complete to Shakir. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Working quickly here. On the move, headed right. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
3rd and goal for Allen. He's got it. Touchdown, Buffalo. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills push their lead to 3. Bass now to kick this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry, and he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
He's got to gain a 6 there. That's A.J. Epinesa on the tackle. Here we go, third and less than a yard. He'll try to do it himself. He'll be touchdown short of them. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Run play only gets back to the line, and that'll bring up fourth down. They sent it out to New York just to be safe, and the folks there saw enough to change that call. On 1st and 10, it's Henry. Down the sideline inside the 40. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
First down, and they go right back to it. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field in more than a second or two. Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it'll knock this game up late in the second quarter.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Johnson with a return here. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Running back sent in motion. Throwing now on first down, Allen. Forced out to his right. Connects with Cook. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 37. He's on the move. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Allen to throw on 3rd and 1. Flush down now to his left. Oh, he's going to run for it. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Alert, alert, alert! Half. What's that?
First down throw for Allen. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Jackson off the play action. Taken in by Likely. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Running once more with Henry. He loses the football. And this is scooped up by the Bills. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. And after losing a hold of that one, he's still shaking up on the play. So we'll see team personnel out there to tend to him. They'll run it with Cook. And he's brought down for a loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's 2nd and 11. Getting out to his left. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 3rd and long, it's Allen. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're staring at 4th and long. He gets it away now from his own end zone. Broke through the tackle. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Offense ready to win this drive. 1st and 10.
No, we change it.
We give to Henry on the inside handoff. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They go play fake with Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. 1st down, ball at the 36. Henry running to the left. And he found a gap to take this down to the 28. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. Another run for Henry. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. Now Jackson on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Flushed out of the pocket. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw, and he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
Yo.
Now
Shit on
on
my
to handle
uncle
the
last.
kickoff.
Well, he just scored. I'm losing now. Playing my uncle. Said shit playing the game with my uncle. What you on?
Returns looking good so far. And he showed some burst
All right,
on
bro.
that return, getting them all the way to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Shakir with the grab. And he's taken down directly off the 23-yard line. So we're through 3 here. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game... One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense up to the line fast. Another one for Cook. And he's got this down to the 40. Offense in the hurry up here.
56.
Allen on 3rd down. Bails out of the pocket quick. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he'll get this down to the 23-yard line before they stop him. Working quickly here.
5 35.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 23-yard line.
Look out.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Again, it's Cook. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down. From the gun, Johnson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Now Allen going to the air. This one's caught. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Cut near the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. He keeps it himself. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bills cut it to a point late in this one. Josh Allen, the touchdown. On a quarterback sneak to the end zone. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
Bass now to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Here he is to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. He's keeping it. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They give right side to Henry. And And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Tight end in motion left. To throw. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! Christian Benford has it. And the Bills will be set up great after a terrific return down inside the 15.
Well, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
And he'll push them down to the 6-yard line. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Cook trying this one off the gun. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Timeout taken by the defense, their 2nd. Still 1 more in their pocket to use. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Half 10. Middle. What's that?
Looking to throw it. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And, Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7. Bass now to kick this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Setting up to pass.
Saluting face.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either. Back to throw. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. This one misses the tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down. He'll look to throw it. Escapes out to the left. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. DeMar Hamlin picks it off. Oh, man, Brock. They decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the 2nd half. The ones you get, you have to finish with points.
So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
What's that?
Here's a give to Cook. And he found some running room for a nice gain. 1 final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. The Bills take a knee, and they'll let the seconds tick away in this win. So it's the Bills who come away with the win. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us?
All of us. D, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
I came in nothing but them raps, the clothes on my back, them L-dogs, nothing but them lacks, the A, with a black man is debonair. I'm talking about a black man's heaven here. Shorty, we going where the destination is manifested. We learn how to collect reparations and invest it. I went from dressing the coldest to catching the COVID, to blessed with success to promote it, to just do it.
Yeah, buddy, you ready or not? Don't really care if you was or you wasn't LeBron. From now on, I'm calling the shots. I don't really care about your hating little daddy LeBron. Your mammy's a petty. Anytime I get beside myself, I remind myself from Think I gotta go through. I don't like therapists, I don't like most. You love me, my go-to. Love a thing blind on top like Goku. Just left Noble, back in my dojo. Channel like Aura, got the whole Roku. Been big dog from the Tether Road, told you. Wait, don't even know you. Step right, I'm a long trip, look at my VIP. Won't break, won't miss, rich took his check, I know. We talking start like ball high, pretty face guy like, bruh, how do I exist? In the gym every day, I'm gonna miss. So my daddy like, boy, don't blow my assist. I got it. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. 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 Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. 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 Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Bro, I'm godlike, I'm judgy. I can't touch this girl, she musty. Bro, you flexing on IG. People like you disgust me. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. These women love me, bro. They trying to me. That's the wrong way, the wrong way. Back your buddy, if you get lucky, it'll get yucky. Little buddy touch me, I can turn auntie into a. I'm in that S5 facing comfy, cause I can't name that. Got me, dummy. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Two teams that met in Super Bowl 35 down in Tampa. The Ravens and Giants are underway. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start with a run by Tracy. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. This 2nd and 4. Right back to Tracy. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Here's Locke. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they regroup defensively after the broken tackle, getting to him just beyond the 45. Now a play fake, and here's Locke. As this complete to Daniel Bellinger. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. 3rd down, here's Tracy. And he's got the 1st down before being taken down at the 46. Clock now to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and that will bring up 2nd down.
But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, but sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
They'll try and run for this with Singletary. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, Sometimes the result goes in their favor.
It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The Giants go on fourth but come up empty. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Play action. Now Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. Look at the big man rumble. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 57 yards. And the Ravens will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Block going to throw. Now this thrown deep for Slayton. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. Now he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, they go again with Henry. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ravens 7, Giants nothing.
Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Jackson. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Big strides, look at him go. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. the Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum.
Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Throwing now is Locke. Left side, he's got Robinson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
And he just throws this one away. That was a bit strange, and here comes the flag.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
They set themselves behind the chains, tried to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll take this one up to about the 13.
2nd and 5.
Again, it's Henry.
Still going.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That good for 19 and a 1st down.
Veteran running back like him, we've seen a lot of those chunk carries in his career.
And that's why you don't just look at his birth certificate and decide when a guy is done, right? Because you know as well as I do, in this league, as soon as you hit 30, they're looking to let you go if you're a running back. Sometimes there's a little tread left on the tires.
A 1st down carry for Henry. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Henry up the middle. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
It's rare that a man his size can't at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You're talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I'll tell you what, this is not going to be a fun discussion at halftime for this defense. They've been absolutely taken advantage of in the first half. And here's another play for big yardage.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They'll give Henry another shot. A good display of power, but ultimately it gets him just inside the 5 to the 4 and no further. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal.
Real quick. 13.
Jackson. There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens.
A great play there.
as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary, or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
And not willing to risk a return, this ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Here's Locke to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. A final shot before half for Locke. He's going to let it go again. Oh, and that is incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback, and the third quarter will start from the 30. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Hey! Report!
Now it's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now third down and 6 to go.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And that is exactly what you needed defensively. It's a long road back from here. But that's a good start to the second half as they force a punting situation and a 4th down.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. He may go. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have them set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. But pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
Touchdown! Daniel Bellinger from 6 yards away. And the Giants take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. They go play action with Jackson out to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. They go play action now. Jackson. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone, throwing it, he had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, put the same tempo, and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
That's good for the New York.
A throw right side caught by Neighbors. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 27. And that one too wide and incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now Locke. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll hand it to Tracy. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. They'll go again with Tracy. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Got to figure this is one they need here on 3rd and goal. Locke looking to change the play.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Locke now on 3rd and goal. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Great defense there on 3rd and goal. They took away everything. Forced him to fire that one to the sideline where no one could get it.
Well, they're going to try this. They need 5 full yards to hit the end zone here on 4th and goal, but they're going for it. They'll go for it. It's Locke. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with a football. The The fourth down pass from the 5 falls incomplete, and the Ravens come up big down at their own goal line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that. But the rushing, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the Giants are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. After the turnover, here's Locke. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. He really hasn't been able to get on track running the football and averaging less than 4 yards a carry.
Yeah, I think that they're going to enjoy the film session because all the defenders are filling their proper gaps on just about every play.
And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Giants have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. You get down this deep, Charles, you hate to settle for a field goal. They roll the dice on 4th down, really just hoping to get that first. But as it turns out, they take it all the way into the end zone.
You mentioned that they took a little bit of a gamble there. Think about it this way. Most teams throw the ball in this situation in the NFL, so they really gamble with a running play, and boy, did it pay off. Pay dirt.
And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a 1-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Henry again on 2nd down. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. 2nd down, they go again with Henry. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Defensive contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this third down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. The Giants going to burn their third and final timeout as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. Tucker's kick is good, and that will make this a 9-point lead.
So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Lock. That's complete. It's Neighbors.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
Here comes second down. Now Lock. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. Lock to throw.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Cut.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of the Cardinals, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Matt Prater's been around a long time. We'll get us started here. And off we go from Glendale. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. That's Zaven Collins on the stop. Trying to avoid the early 3 and out. They face 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's only going to be able to get back to the line of scrimmage. That's all. 3 plays, no first downs. Time for 4th down.
You spend all week developing your opening script. What are you going to do when you get the ball for the first time, Mike? Well, I promise you, it wasn't go 3 and out and punt. But give credit to the defense. Nice job getting off the field here early. Get the ball back to your offense. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
On play action, Hurts. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. 1st and 10 now from the 36. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Barkley. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. 2nd down and 8. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. He'll let this go for Goddard. That is brought in. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Here's Barkley, and he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal. One more time, they try Barkley, and he will take this one across into the end zone. Saquon Barkley, touchdown, Eagles. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Jake Elliott now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here comes DJ Dallas on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Here's the first carry for the Pitt product, James Conner. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. They go play action for Murray. That's hot downfield by Harrison. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. So after one, 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Murray's going to throw again. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And the defense finds the end zone. Great work inside by the linebacker, who takes it back the other way for the touchdown.
Yeah, and he just never saw the linebacker in the middle of the field, Mike, and the quarterback was locked in on his receiver, and once that ball came out of his hand, I think he wanted it back.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds, so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Now, right on the heels of the pick six, he is intercepted. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick six for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick six.
Elliott on now for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Eagles will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. To return is Greg Dortch. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. First and 10. Now Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And the Eagles force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. A throw right side is intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first offenses.
So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. It is brought in the end zone. Greg Dortch, touchdown Cardinals.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand. Let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Once again, it's Barkley. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Play action. Here's Hurts. The ball comes out, and the defense has it. They'll throw on 1st down with Murray. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Power run inside. Here's Connor. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. On 3rd down, Murray. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. And he's going to have a Cards first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive. From the shotgun, it's Murray. This is caught at the 2. And the Cardinals are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal? In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what...
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship. Past midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this back all